teenager still growing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
Bullshit talk, folks.
Hello.
You can't stop us, you can only hope to contain us.
That's right, you can only hope. So that ain't gonna fucking happen.
That ain't fucking happening.
Ain't fucking happening. No way.
What's up, Tony Coriolis, our almost fucking scene field reporter?
Nice, our man on the street. Can you hear that or no?
Yeah, I hear a little bit. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. What up, Tony? BST. That's right. That's right. I know you have yours on. You don't even have to show us.
Yeah.
Even though NDB likes to look at it.
Yeah, I like to look at it.
I do too. I just have to admit that.
I like to play with it as well as look at it.
True. I think we all like to play with it.
It goes through the process of rolling something.
Dude, Ice Cream, that fucking bitch. You bitch.
What?
She goes, do you think guys would lick their dicks if they could? Like dogs? I'm like, I don't know, that's hard to say, because dogs do it and they're not gay.
Well, I mean, any animal does. If any animal is able to, it does. Or any mammal.
There you go. There's your answer.
It doesn't matter if it's male or female. If you can get to it, you're licking it.
You're licking. That's fucking great. And some of you like the way you taste, so just saying.
It should be a t-shirt.
Yes. If you can reach it, you'll lick it.
140, that's fucking high as shit.
Yeah, it's 400 feet.
Yeah. If it is even 140.
That 370.
What happened?
Something like that. The 904, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
The 944.
Yeah.
Right. There's no reason.
Yeah.
Exactly. 360. What? Yeah.
What's up, yo?
Yo.
Just so you know, you got another fire dragon over here.
Fire dragon?
Fire horse.
Fire snake, fire dragon,
Fire horse.
firecracker.
Fire horse.
Fireball.
I stomped the snake.
Oh shit.
What are you?
Light her up?
Metal
I
rat.
think we're gonna go to the beach.
Metal.
Yeah.
Hey,
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Until all these bitches crawl. Ah, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Getting crunk in the club she's working. I like to see them females twerking. Taking their clothes off, bucking naked. ATL ho, don't disrespect it. 369, damn she fine. Hoping she can sock it to me one more time. Bring your ass right over here, ho, and let me see you get low. To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Oh, by golly, skeet, skeet, motherfucker, goddamn.
There, we ruined it. What's going on, everybody? Everybody in the land? Nate X, Rachel, Mojo, Tony Coriolis, talking it up. Spring has sprung, Sue Finelli. Got Ice Queen. Hey, Ice Queen. What's happening? Got Triple D. He's supposed to be joining me sometime, some way. He must be lost in space. Oh, there we go. Thought we lost it there for a minute. You know what was going on? Yeah, Triple D's got him a new laptop, so he's going to be coming on. Where the fuck is that? And Lowry's texting me. Yeah. Track Road. Campbellsville. Duck. Right up. Alright. Triple D had to run to Texas real quick. He might have. What's up, Ray? Snorting that chalk. There was a fucking Michigan player for the college baseball team. He hit a triple. He fucking hits a triple. He slides in the third. Takes his fucking helmet off. Acts like he does a big rail. It's like he snorts the baseline for a celebration of his triple. It was pretty funny. Then he had to apologize because everybody got offended. You know, everybody's so easily offended these days. All because the college baseball player, which he looked like Tony Montana's grandson, by the way. You know, you make the connection there. He looked like his grandson, so he's probably done that a time or two. You know, that'd be my guess. Let's see what we got here. Why you always lying, NASA?
Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You're lying so much. You're making it hard for me.
That shit cracks me up every time I see it. I don't know. I don't know how many more lies they can do these days, guys. I mean, you had some fake Actornauts in fake space being stuck for a fake amount of time. It's pretty crazy how people believe it. And then our hero, Iran Muffrat, Iran, he sends up a little ship to bring them down. And I mean, if that was really true, why couldn't he have done that fucking months ago? I mean, it's all fucking hilarious to me. I don't know. I don't know why they can't. Well, people can't figure it out. I mean, it doesn't make a lot of sense, you know. What's up, Lucas? Oh, Rachel said she's going to record a country song. That'll fucking be interesting. Tommy he loves singing. He's a country music singer. Gonna be in the Hall of Fame one day. What's up, John? Tony? Rachel? Gator Ray's in the hizzy. Got Sue. Motherfucking Sue. Yeah, she sent me that thumbnail. That's funny. BST shirt is on. It's BST Saturday night. That's right, Tony. Anybody got any fresh dockets? I mean, there's a lot of fresh dockets to go around, I'm sure, since last week. You know, people hasn't quite lost their minds just yet, but I don't feel like we're not too far away, you know. Trump saving the day. You know, gotta have Trumpster. How much do you pay for StreamYard? Fucking zero, because I don't go over 20 hours. Tommy, it's 8 fucking p.m. That's why I sent you the link, motherfucker. Come on. I'm not, it's 8 p.m. my motherfucking time. We ain't living in your fantasy land, Tommy. No, Rachel, the StreamYard is free for if you do it for like 20 hours or less a month. So, yeah, it's 7:15 there. Oh my God. Tommy. Now, why the hell would I say 8:15 your time? Tommy thinks the world revolves around him, folks, in case y'all didn't know it. And I was watching a little NASCAR throwback. Although Kristen's got something to say here. Tommy's on black time now because he's a felon. Well, I'm not going to say nothing, Kristen, but since you brought it up, he may or may not be a felon. That's fucking funny. I don't care who you are. No, I live right beside the Central Time Zone. My county is the Eastern Time Zone. I'm the last county in the Eastern Time Zone. Then the next county west of me is an hour behind. The hour to the county to the west of me, the county to the south of me is an hour behind. But the county to the north of me is Eastern Time Zone. The county to the east is Eastern Time Zone, obviously. It's kind of fucked up when you live right on that line. You know. Oh shit, the party started now. We got rethinking Hizzy. I know he's got some bullshit. He's always full of some bullshit. Yeah, last week I was on the road, so I couldn't do much chit chatting. I just had to kind of host from behind the scenes, behind the desk there. We were driving back from Kingsport because that's where Kings go to fuck around, you know. I had to do some college baseball games, and we were driving back after our doubleheader on Saturday afternoon. I was like, "Fuck it, we're doing a BST. We'll let the people talk." You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. Put your foot on the gas. Yeah. Ray's an hour ahead. He was fucking here. Where are you at, Tommy? All right, we'll allow it. We might allow it. We might allow it. I don't know. Let's see what we've got here.
What we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach.
that clip fits in perfectly tonight. What's up, Valley Parks? I seen KKKK Carl had a cool shot of the fucking crescent moon or whatever in a plane, kind of like flying over or through it or whatever. Seen he posted that the other day. It's pretty cool. Oh, back to the story. I was watching a old NASCAR clip film or whatever, and back in the '80s, whenever Bill Elliott was running for the $1 million bonus or whatever they called him. They called it the $1 million. I don't fucking know, but anyway, I saw on the TV they had the news article up there, and in the news article they had the money sign, and the money sign goes whatever, and it has 2 fucking lines in it, like I remember, like how it used to be. Now somehow it's been changed to just 1. I ain't for sure if that's anything other than they just changed it to fucking 1 line and did away with the 2 lines. You know, that could be all that is. But I definitely remember 2 lines because that was a news article from the 80s, like mid 80s, 85, 86. They called him $1 million bill. Yeah, Kristen got it right there. The 2 fucking lines going through the S. That's what it is. That's what it was. That's what I remember, but it may not be anything. Yeah, see, is it even on that? I can't see that. Goddamn, it's too small. Fucking getting old. What's up, K-Ron? KB? Dick neckers. They call us dick necks around here. It ain't no rednecks. We're dickhead. We're dickhead with necks. Dick necks. You do a little FAFO on that. You know what I'm saying? We're sponsored by FAFO. Don't believe me? Just ask fucking Zulu.
We might as well do this and get this out. Today's show.
Don't you?
Oh, go ahead. Today's show is sponsored by FAFO Schwartz. That's FAFO Schwartz, the fuck around and find out company. Due to our contractual obligation to FAFO Schwartz, we have to play a small commercial, short commercial, or they'll come and break our legs. Instead, I think you're in the backup channel.
Black Black City, dude. How you doing, buddy? Let me look. You up there, my guy? How are you, Coach?
Yeah, that was last year's commercial advertising of the event we had that sponsored the FAFO Schwartz Company. What's up, Rasta Bear?
What up, NDB?
Not much, man. Just chilling on a Saturday night.
I went to a Tesla protest earlier today.
Oh, shit.
Here in Portland.
How'd that turn out?
It was fun. I was trolling all the Tesla protesters and filmed it on X and got some good footage. It was fun. They really they've kind of lost it. Hold on just a second.
Okay.
Yeah, what is it?
What was they protesting about exactly?
Well, they're calling Elon a fascist, and they're telling people to sell their Teslas, and to they had a bunch of Nazi symbols, and I got a cool souvenir from it. Hold on, let me show you. Where is it? Check out this souvenir I got. They had it on a pole near the Tesla dealership, and so I ripped it down and brought it home.
Yeah, I gotta give you a docket sign for that right there, man. That's a three. That's a three. Right there, the old Elon, me, Mr. Mustache.
I know. I had to. Yeah, I'm gonna hang that in my office. It's my souvenir. I think it looks pretty good on him, actually. But I tagged Elon in the post on X. Maybe he saw me sticking up for him. Maybe he'll give me a Cybertruck.
I don't know.
We'll see.
I think it's. You think? I mean, so they're mad at Elon for like being with Trump. Is that what you said?
Yeah, that's the thing. They're mad at him, and all the liberals are the ones who mainly bought his Teslas to begin with. And now they're trying to shame everybody that was trying to protect climate change and all that, and go back, and they want everybody to sell their Teslas, and it's kind of like a thing where they just care about what others think about them. That's what all it is, an image thing. You know, and that is predominant, especially on the left, is they're so worried about what others think about them all the time. You know, and so like when a
24/7.
minority group tries to shame, and the thing is, like they, you know, that was the exact same terminology they used on Trump for years, was a fascist, and that didn't really work because he got reelected. You know, but you know, not saying that, you know, I didn't vote this last time around. I don't, you know, I don't see the point in it, and I think they're all in cahoots with one another. You know, they just
Definitely.
But I do like the troll level of Elon and Trump. Like there was a video yesterday of Elon sitting at Mar-a-Lago playing with spoons and forks. Did you see that one where he's like balancing spoons and forks sitting at the table?
No, I didn't see that.
It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good.
So what was they doing exactly?
Well, Elon was sitting there at the dinner table with the mother of a few of his children, and they were just sitting there, and he was just goofing off, balancing like forks and spoons on another fork, just sitting there. And then it panned over, and Trump was sitting across from him, just talking to somebody else, and they were just being goofballs, you know. And I respect that, you know, because
so they're like best buds now at the White House. Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're hearing?
I guess they're at some NCAA wrestling match right now, watching that, and you know they're hanging out like buds, and yeah, it's a great show what we're watching.
What'd you think about the SpaceX fake X fucking non-astronaut Actornaut rescue mission there?
I think it was extremely fake, and you know it's as fake as can be, and anybody who believes otherwise is just I question the cognitive abilities of some people. I think, you know, on X I see some people not talking about it, I think because they're afraid of Elon getting mad at him or something. But the thing is, Elon laughs at him just as much because he has to know it's fake.
All right.
But yeah, it's so fake. But I saw Karen in the chat. I'm glad she made it back from space. All right, I saw her up there on the space station, and I'm glad she made it back. Okay.
Karen went to space. I didn't know Karen went to fucking outer space.
You didn't see her on the space station? She was up there.
No, I didn't see that, man. I missed that. Tommy just got back. He just got back from his rocket launch.
See, I'm just giving you shit, Karen, not because you blocked me, and now I have to give you some shit. That's how it is. You shouldn't have blocked me, though. I don't understand. I was one of your biggest fans on Monday Coffee Talk, and you know I was
Number
the
one
best
fan.
part of your show, and I called in. And you were having a good conversation, and then you just blocked me.
911's calling.
That broke my heart, Karen. It broke my heart. What's up, Tommy?
Oh, surviving, man. Just hanging in there. Got to drive to Texas one more time tomorrow.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
You got to go back again, huh?
Yeah. Well, it took longer than I thought to get the transfer to go through, and they just came and did the home inspection Friday night, or was it Friday night? Something like that. Thursday night. And so by Monday, it should be gone through. But the pricks wanted to see me one more time in Texas. So, yeah, just more torture.
Man, they love you. They love you, Tommy.
Well, that's it's actually creepy because every one of their staff and every officer is so damn nice that it's like, I mean, it's weird. You're like, this isn't supposed to be like this. You come here to Florida, they're all over your ass and they don't smile. They don't talk to you like you're cool or anything. But there, they treat you like family. I mean, it is ridiculous, dude. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Well, I've got to schedule this restart. It wants to restart because it just got done updating.
So it's just one more time.
So yeah, just one more time. And they said they want me to sign a time credit sheet. So that might mean I'm going to get some credit for the pretrial release, time that I did. So that would be cool. They'll take some off of my probation.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yes, yes.
I think hell's freezing over.
Well, meanwhile, Texas is trying to ban THC altogether now. And it's going to cost them billions in tax revenue, but they don't care. They just want to be a prick.
That'll never happen.
It's probably because it keeps people so enslaved when they don't,
I think it is going to happen.
Available to them. It doesn't let them sit and meditate on things enough.
Yeah.
So
they ordered me to not be able to smoke in Florida. They said no exception for medical marijuana, but Florida's going to override them and let me smoke. So that's the only way I'm even going to be able to do this, 4 years of probation or whatever it turns out to be, 3 years and something or whatever. But yeah, I mean, they've lost their ever loving mind in Texas.
Yeah.
And I'll never go back there, not through there, won't visit there. No reason ever will I ever go to Texas again after this shit.
Yeah, you'll be tired of it at this point. That's a lot of trips.
Tired of the bullshit. That's what I'm tired of. This is America. It should have a lot when it comes to that. It should be the same everywhere. Just freaking medical and recreation, and deal with it. I mean, it's just stupid to have 20 some states now that are fighting it still. When you got 20 some other states that have adopted it. It's just, come on, man.
It is, you cross all these imaginary lines, and then you have to play by these imaginary rules that have consequences in all these different areas, and it's so ridiculous.
Yes,
it's just and and that's something a lot of people, they thought that would have been an executive order Trump would have done is legalized the herb all across the nation, but. Yeah, he's not going to do that.
Well, even the feds, I was counting on the feds to reschedule it before my court date, and they just blew that shit off, and they found out the feds were never planning to reschedule it anyway. It's just a bunch of bullshit, and we, the free, need to stand up and demand the government totally dissolve so we can start over and take our chances, because they are going to continue to try and enslave us, till the day we die, if we let this current crap keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they did just release the Kennedy files.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Like they'll ever release anything that, tells what really happened. No.
Yeah, that whole thing is such a joke. I wonder if he even died at all, or if it was, just like Ketchup Gate.
Yeah,
and there was some type of
you never know with these folks, because they're all acting. So whether or not it's real or not, it's acting.
Exactly. In the Sabruder film, it didn't get released till like 7 or 10 years after the incident happened, and people keep trying to dissect it like it was some type of real film that is something that can be used as evidence to be like, oh, the driver shot him, or Jack.
Well, I mean, that's certainly what I thought from the get-go, that it was the driver. Of course, I didn't know there was two windshields. Of course, you got, if it's a Mandela effect or whatever the heck, but I certainly don't remember two windshields, or a shield between the, driver and the and them. So, but yeah, I mean, a lot of people figured it was the driver, but it was probably multiple shooters. If it was a real shooting, they probably did have, a few to make sure he was killed, whatever. I don't know, but they're never going to tell us the truth. They're always going to work against us. They're always going to try to, control and enslave us if we allow them.
Yeah, it's just another event, that they've always got a trick up their sleeve. Right when things start to feel a little bit too good for us, they're going to pull another trick, and they've got so many different cards to play in their playbook. And it's interesting that like you said, with the extra seat with the Mandela effect in that, because like the Mandela effect's what has convinced me that we're inside of a simulation. And it's because I think things are getting edited in so many different ways.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, I've always said if it is a simulation, it's the creator's simulation, or whatever. I mean, I don't think it's some just computer
I agree
system,
with that.
whatever.
I agree that it is the creator's simulation, and I know a lot of people don't like that word because it's, it's they try and be like, well, then we're just Sims inside of it. But no, I think there are NPCs.
Yeah.
I question some people in this reality if they're real or they're just already, these robots that are.
You're only as real as you want to be, and these people turn over their their everything to the system, and they become an NPC, whether it's a real thing or not. If you pretend to be something or act something out, to a T, then that's what you are. So whether it's a real NPC thing going on or not, I will always call them NPCs because that's the way they act. And it sucks that we have so many NPCs out there.
You get enough of those boosters, and start believing that astronauts are in space.
Yep, exactly.
And that Elon's saving the what's up, Lowry and Nicole?
The U-Haul's super loud. I muted you.
It's
You
fucking
gotta
loud, yeah. So that's why I'm muted. But we just wanted to say hi, and we're coming to your house, so we'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay.
All right. Look at that on the road.
Awesome. They're ready to get lucky in Kentucky.
Y'all can hang out and talk. It's just whenever you're not saying nothing that's like loud, we can hear road noise and shit. Lowry driving. Yeah, that's a first.
Yeah, well, that's great.
Didn't see that coming.
New York. I've never been to New York City, but I've always wanted to go there, and it's a cool spot.
Yeah, the only city I have interest in is Nashville. I mean, I literally despise big cities, but I love Nashville. I mean, it's got my heart. But I probably will never live there again. Even I would move on the outskirts like I did. I lived in Nashville for a year or so, and then I moved out into the country in the hills and hollers, 20 minutes from Kentucky. And it was still only a little over an hour from Nashville, so I could go to the city when I wanted to. But I'm not big on stupid smart cities, or being that enclosed with so many people. I don't like apartments, so I definitely don't want to be in a big city full time.
Dude, New York City is the best place in the whole world and the worst place in the whole world. And
right now it's the worst.
Oh my God. So the loft, we got a pigeon. There was a pigeon that came in the door and it was like sitting in the rafters. This is the picture that's there. That is the fucking landlord that Alex has been dealing with for the last 2 decades. And our entire lives are in the back of this giant truck. So we got stuck and had to sleep in it on the Chesapeake Bay Bridge because it was too windy.
A huge fucking storm that came.
Huge storm. We got stuck in it.
Breaking up.
Yeah. But you just like look at that really dude in the middle of Alex's old badass loft and yeah.
Tell him to fuck off.
And tell him to fuck off.
Well, y'all be careful on the roads. Look, I'm sure you'll have fun when you get to NDBs.
What?
So be careful on the road, and I'm sure you're going to have fun when you get to NDBs.
Oh yeah, definitely. We are being extra careful, and we should get there at like, I don't know, 2 a.m, but I can't really see any maps. My iPad is dead. That's why I didn't make you your tile. So sorry, and fuck off. And I'll make you dinner and brownies. And I brought you a whole bunch of flat earth bombs too.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, Lowry would be talking shit in chat on it, but he's driving and his hands are full. And I can't drive this thing. It scares me.
Do y'all have your driver's license?
What?
Do you have your driver's license?
Me?
I guess.
Yeah, I have my driver's license, of course.
Did you get the extra insurance on the truck?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
That always comes in handy.
Yeah, it does. And U-Haul actually, we're towing a trailer because U-Haul was like, oh, we'll give you like $700 off and give you extra 300 miles to tow this trailer from one location to another. So we picked it up in Philly, and it's like as long as a semi truck, and it was really windy. And yeah, raining and driving in this thing in the dark, it's quite scary. But Lowry is a fucking man at it. He literally is so good at driving it. It's crazy. I'm like, ooh, you got some skills, buddy. But yeah, we're still in the mountains in somewhere bumfuck Virginia.
Probably West Virginia, or West Virginia. I'd say if you're on 64.
We're almost to 77.
About 70 miles to 77.
Oh, 777. So yeah. But so since it's too loud and it's too dark and I don't have any makeup on, I'm gonna talk shit in the chat with you guys. So we'll be lurking.
All right.
All right.
You got any fresh dockets? You got any fresh dockets for the day?
Oh, I have one docket. This fucking was to pull over. We pulled over at this rest area. So the cop comes up. I think I was in the bathroom, but I had just smoked a joint, and Alex is drinking a beer, and we're sitting in the chairs, like, just chilling there. And the cop was like, "Are you guys smoking weed in the bathroom here?" You know, and I was like, "No, but it's raining, and we just smoked weed out here. We just got stuck." And so we thought we were getting targeted, maybe. I don't know why. Why did he think we were getting targeted?
Because he wanted us to get on the bridge.
Oh, he wanted us to get on the bridge, but we decided not to because I was like, no, I don't want to end up in the Chesapeake Bay. And so he's like, well, are you smoking weed? And I was like, yeah, I smoked a joint, but not in there. He's like, oh, and I'm like, what do you spell this? And I like had the joint in my pocket, so I showed it to him, and I was like, oh, is it illegal? I was like, and he was like, it's decriminalized, and I was like, oh, okay. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it.
So why the fuck was he asking for? Just fishing?
Because he was fishing for looking for something to do because he's a fucking dick. So
yeah.
But we were not close to the vehicle, not close enough to the vehicle. And you know something, I was laughing about it because I was like, oh, these guys are like, yeah, come on, search this truck, dude. Go ahead. How long? Oh my god, that would have sucked. Can you imagine pull over for weed and then Virginia people search the whole fucking truck? That would be awful. They'd have to repack it. It would be weird. Anyway, okay, it's probably loud and annoying, but yeah. Do you want to say anything?
We'll see you guys in a little bit. We'll be lurking.
We'll be lurking.
All right, Tim.
Driving. So, yeah. Cheers.
Last week I was on the road. This week they're on the road. How about that?
I got to get going too. I just wanted to pop on and say hi to everybody. Say hi to Tommy and
yeah, man. All right.
Say hi to everybody in the chat.
All right, brother.
And everybody else. Love you guys. And maybe I'll hop on later.
All right.
All right, man.
All right.
See you, buddy.
Oh man, so you are you done traveling now, or just taking a break, or?
I'm just working some ball games. The baseball season.
Yeah,
started,
I figured you.
So
I figured you were taking advantage of the time before that.
Yeah. So I'm still semi-retired. How the fuck? I don't know how the fuck you do some of this shit on here. Do you know all the ins and outs of the stream yard
a year or
stuff?
two ago before I retired. I don't know about that. But what's up?
I know. Because there's people, if somebody gets timed out or banned or whatever, I don't know how the fuck to undo it or I don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, it's probably back on your dashboard, or if it might be YouTube where you have to go into your studio on YouTube.
That's a process. Then sounds like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you probably wouldn't.
You can't do it on a live stream, can you?
I mean, you could probably open up another window and do it, but I don't know if it would.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's
I
been
was
so
just
long,
curious.
man.
I'm sure. Yeah, I know. I just never have seen it or done it or any of that, so I didn't know.
Righty.
Most people get wrenches, so it doesn't really affect anybody, but one. It affected one person tonight. Somebody got sniped. Karen B sniped Melanie Moran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So Melanie was here earlier.
She was here, and now she's not. But she shall return, I'm sure.
Oh boy.
It's all in good fun, man. Fuck, I don't get triggered over comments. I think it's fucking hilarious myself. I mean, people can't they take this shit too serious, in my opinion. I mean, I don't give a fuck what you say to me or about me or to me or I don't give a fuck. So
right, we've heard it all.
yeah, I mean, you can say whatever in the chat. I don't give a goddamn. I mean, it doesn't really bother me. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, I wish my picture was as clear as yours. Normally, laptops just don't have that great of a camera, and I have a better camera, but I don't have another USB to plug it into. So I've got to get one of those adapters with multiple USB ports on it, where I can, because right now I've got the microphone. The microphone hooked up, and then I had to run the internet through a USB port because they don't put internet jacks ports on these things anymore. Just wireless. I'm like, stupid.
Everything's wireless or Bluetooth.
Yeah,
Is that what you're saying?
I don't want to be wireless for joining shows or going live.
I know.
So I wouldn't have bought this laptop if I'd have known it didn't have a Cat 5, Cat 6, port for Ethernet cord. But at least I got the adapter, so I could go through the.
So what's the adapter do? So you got a.
Yeah, it has an USB on one end, and then it has the port for the Ethernet on the other end, and it just brings it on in, and it works. Even though the laptop doesn't have the port built in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm hardwired. Both of my laptops are hardwired right now, so it seems like it's working pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you run a live stream, you should care about that. I could care about chat NDB. You should be a good host.
Oh yeah, well I am host. I am a good host. Y'all are here, ain't you? You're fucking talking, ain't you? So goddamn, how much more of a host you want me to be? Only you can be offended, Karen B. Nobody else can offend you. Only you can be offended. Okay.
Oh boy, can't we all just hit a ball?
I'm getting ready to.
I would be if I didn't have to go to Texas tomorrow, but
I thought you was allowed. I thought you was allowed.
Yeah, but I still have to go to Texas this last time, and they're gonna make me pee in a cup just to be a prick, So I haven't smoked, So when I get back Monday, I will be able to smoke all I want to every day, all day, whatever,
I got you.
Yep. Woo, boy. You better believe I'm going to make up for lost time.
Karen, it's entertaining. It's entertaining to me. I'm sorry. Okay, I get a kick out of it. So sue me. So fucking sue me. Okay, I can't help it. I think it's hilarious. Hey.
Oh man.
Some things in life are just sweet. You know what I'm saying? And y'all's little rivalry is just fucking.
Yeah,
it cracks me the fuck up.
As much as we would love to get along with everyone, some people make it really hard.
Well, I mean, yeah, everybody don't see eye to eye on shit, and they don't get along. I mean,
yeah.
So whatever it is, what it is.
Kristen sells pee. Wow. Okay.
Damn, that is.
Is that an OnlyFans thing or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I sell pee. I didn't know such a thing.
Oh, okay. Never mind. For the pee test, I was like, what?
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was taking it to another place there. I mean, because I'm sure Brian keeps a spray bottle with piss so he can do a golden shower anytime he wants to. I mean, some people are into that.
There you go, Joseph. Joseph gets it.
Oh God.
I tolerate all kinds of bullshit, Joseph. You know how it is.
The thing with that is they watch you too close for me to introduce somebody else's pee. Now for a job, you go for a job, there's nobody standing in there watching you. But probation, man, they watch you like a hawk, and you try to, have a bottle of pee or whatever, and you're probably gonna get caught, and that wouldn't be good. So
yeah, what would they? I guess. They would just count it as a failed drug test, I guess, at that point, wouldn't they?
They will charge you in Texas. They will charge you for having a device or something else, to try and pass it. So that would actually give you another charge too. They would fail you and charge you.
Damn, that's a double.
How about everybody? A lot of people pitched in to help me get out of jail, right? For my bond, $5,000 bond I had. Yeah. I don't get one single penny back of that $5,000. Not one penny, because I lost my case. You have to win your case there or get it dismissed to get your money back from Texas. So this is what Texas.
Damn, that's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. So Texas is buying a new armored vehicle. I'm sorry, Smith County in Texas, where I got in trouble. They're currently buying a Army, big armored vehicle that they can probably run right into somebody's house with the money, with my money and other people's money. Real lovely.
That is fucked up, man.
Yeah, I saw the article today, and it's like, oh yeah, how nice. And I have to pay Florida and Texas for 4 years or whatever it comes out to be, after the credit. So, they just they suck. That's what they do. They suck and blow at the same time like a shot bag.
They suck and blow at the same time. I ain't heard that in a year or two, Tommy, huh?
Yes, I know. I haven't been around that much.
The old suck and blow.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that I forgot about the time change. See, I was still Central Time Zone when I lived 20 minutes from Kentucky, in Tennessee. But I do remember now that not too far away there it was the Eastern Time Zone. So
Bowling Green Central, Green Hard, all that way down there.
Yeah,
it starts stepping back the further south and to the west, and you're just you're on that line too, because not too far from you is the Eastern Time Zone, right? In Florida.
No, it's hours and hours away, really. It's on the other side of Tallahassee or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, half of the Panhandle is Central. So yep. Let me see.
He said Panhandle.
Yeah, that's what they call it, Panhandle. Let me
that's
see.
What they call Ray. That's what they called Ray in high school.
Yeah. Let me
They called him Mr. Panhandle.
Oh man. So have you seen this before on? I don't know if you can be able to see it, but it's
I can make you full screen
on StreamYard. See, I made a video about this. This is a scene, a background for StreamYard, and look at there with green on top, green, yellow, red. See, that's how. That's how I remember the red lights, and here we are today with some residue from StreamYard. There, they've got it green, yellow, red.
That's fucked up, isn't it? Yeah, I remember it being yellow in the middle, dude.
Well, it's still yellow in the middle. It's the two on the other ones that have changed.
The top and the bottom. So so it was red. So what was that? That was green on top, right?
Yeah, green on top. That's what I remember.
Yeah, but now green's on the bottom and red's on top.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yep. But it
doesn't take much.
Obviously remembers it being green on top.
Howdy, Jay.
What did Angela say? Howdy. I'm completely legal. I'm a completely
What'd
legal grower. She said I'm a completely legal grower with 250 plants, medical user and grower here, but I'm still legally allowed to consume as much as I need. Nice. Yep. Yeah. They've got another bill that's going to be introduced here in a year or so to try and go for recreation here again. It failed here mainly because True Leave would have had a complete monopoly if it had went through the way it was going through. True Leave's the biggest dispensary around here. But anyway, so Angela says we're wearing the same shirt. Cool. Yep. Flat Earth Farm, baby. So
Double D.
What was I saying?
You're talking about the recreational.
Yeah. So this new one will allow us to grow, I think, 2 or 4 plants, something like that. 2 plants. Yeah, I think it's 2 or 3, maybe 3. Where Virginia, my mom could grow. Of course, she's not. She's too old. But she could grow like 4. I think she can grow 4 plants there. But so now the first time they went through, we weren't going to be allowed to grow anything. And True Leave wanted it that way, so we'd have to go still buy it from them. But if this new one goes through, we will be able to grow at least 2 or 3 plants. So that's
all you need, man.
Right. I mean, really, it is. Yeah, if you do it right. Yep.
I mean, that's all you need is a couple fucking 2 or 3 plants if they're good plants. I mean,
yeah,
you're good to go. Oregon is 100% legal.
I've gotten 7.5 ounces off 1 plant before in my closet. So
damn,
that's a lot. Yeah. Yep.
That is a lot.
It was nice. Very nice. Lowry.
That motherfucker hit the wrong button. But it meant to hit the screaming goat. That fucking screaming goat kills me. That fucking thing.
A 4 plant limit is not 100% legal. What? 4 plant limit? Not 100% legal. Yeah, right. Yeah, you should be able to grow whatever you think you need. How about that? Yeah. And if you get caught selling it at that point, then it's on you or whatever. If you're going to grow, a bunch and sell it, but I guess they figured nobody needs more than 4 plants, whatever at a time. But they don't know that I smoke like a chimney. Oh man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able Monday night, and every night after that, I'll be able to eat RSO again, and I won't have to worry about having so many seizures, because I have triple, quadruple the amount of seizures when I'm not on the RSO. And that's been a big problem I've had with this whole thing, is that they really are keeping me from, taking the medicine that keeps me from having so many seizures, and it's just sickening to me that judge looked me in the eye 3 feet away from me telling me, oh, I wouldn't feel comfortable with you on medical marijuana while you're on probation. So no exception for medical marijuana, but he didn't know that Florida does care and will override their bullshit and let me smoke, so that's the blessing in all of this, is that I will be able to medicate properly. I don't take aspirin. I don't take Tylenol. I know I've said this many times. I don't take caffeine. I mean, I don't take anything, so except for medical marijuana, and for you to take my only medicine away from me, and got a lot of health issues. Yeah, it don't sit right, Yep.
I guess you was a big fan of the NASA rescue missions, wasn't you? You fucking probably documented all that, and you was cheering and clapping and shit when they got back home.
Oh man, yes, I just love that Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, that lady. So, what do you think she thinks about all the people saying she looks like a witch? I mean, she must hate herself right now, because she's seeing where. Seeing it, hearing it, that we're calling
I don't know. I haven't seen anything on it really. I just know that it
never seen a woman look more like a witch than her. I mean, seriously, just not even trying. She looks like a full-on witch. Period. And she is.
They're casting spells. They're casting spells on everybody. So
yeah, exactly. So she is a witch. She is 100% a witch. Yes.
So what about the dude? I mean, who was the dude? Wasn't there two of them? Or
He's a warlock. He's a warlock. That's what he is. It's just as bad. Just as bad. You know, you got to be a real big sellout to join NASA and go along with all their lies and never tell the truth and just play along with that shit. I mean, man, I couldn't do it for any amount of money in the entire world. You could not pay me enough to ever be a part of this, all these wicked agendas that they have, NASA and the government. But
Rasta, you about to get banned by Karen. I'm just gonna say, and I won't laugh when she does it.
I can't even see. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to push anybody's buttons, even if they don't like me. I still don't try to push somebody's buttons. You know, Voynich, we used to be best buddies and did all kinds of shows, and then all of a sudden he just started hating me, and I never did anything to him, and I still don't hate him or anything. Whatever.
Yeah, I like Boy. Yeah,
but, I mean, he just got on my case all of a sudden and never got off of it. It's like, okay, bro, that's that's on you, man. Whatever, but I think he didn't like that I smoke pot when I have my grandson here. But it's not like I'm freaking getting my grandson a contact buzz blowing in his face or anything like that. And that's the same problem I had with my last probation officer. Here in Florida.
What, you was blowing smoke in your probation officer's face?
No, I'm saying he kept telling me that I'm putting my grandson in jeopardy because I'm a pot smoker. And I mean, he would just keep bringing this shit up. And I finally told him, I said, get on the phone and call children and families and tell them that, I'm doing wrong, and let's see what happens.
Right.
Because they can't. If they can come out and test him, and if it's in his system, then obviously, yeah, they can say something. But I mean, people need to get with the freaking times, bro. Texas needs to, and anybody else that has a problem with medical marijuana, but yet will pop a pill from a doctor in a heartbeat. They make me sick. Those kind of people just make me sick. Oh my God, you're doing something terrible. I mean, give me a break. Anyone doing something terrible by taking all these toxic ass pills that even tell you you're going to have all these freaking side effects, and you still pop them. It's like, no, I'm not in the wrong. You are.
What's up, Andrew?
Hey.
I don't have a whole lot of time because I'm getting ready for the
time is on my side.
On my side.
Alan.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're going to be doing in about 1 hour. Going to be doing the trivia tonight. So
okay. Whose channel is it on?
Alan, Space Audits.
Okay. I think I have this. Is it Space Audits? Yeah, I got that channel.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
And
all right, that'll be cool.
Yeah, Alan. He's one of the newer full-time members of Globebusters, and
I'll definitely check that out.
Yeah, it's going to be like an open type of trivia. So, like the first person to answer it gets a point, and then there's going to be prizes at the end.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, I've been working on this for like the last 3 weeks, and the topics that I have, I have to make them a little difficult because there's like a whole bunch of people that are going to be involved. It's going to be technology, engineering, archaeology, law, and language. So we're starting at 7:00. But if you want to actually be a participant in it, you have to come into Discord because that's where the voice chat is going to be. Everyone else, you can just kind of hang out and see if you can beat the other people in chat.
Oh, we got some people here that knows how to fucking do trivia. Zulu had some trivia people here. They was fucking like on it. Matrix, there they are. Phil, Kristen, all these motherfuckers.
Right on. Yeah,
they're like some trivia fucking gurus.
Yeah, this will be my 16th trivia that I've done. So, anyways,
that's pretty cool. It's pretty fun.
Yeah. I learn a lot too because when you have to write these trivia, I have like 70 questions written or something that are ready to go, but it forces you to have to actually learn stuff on your own.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I hope everyone's doing well tonight.
Got any bullshit you want to talk about? I'm sure there's some bullshit going on, right?
Oh yeah, there always tends to be. Let me try to think of it.
I guarantee it.
Oh, here's something. I don't know what's going to happen necessarily, but allegedly Trump did an announcement that he's actually going to be dismantling the Department of Education and putting that information back, or that responsibility back, into the hands of the states. I don't know what's going to happen with it because I'm a teacher at a private college, so I don't know what's going to fucking happen.
It is crazy. I mean, so they're not getting any more federal funding either? Is that what he's kind of doing there?
Yeah, I have no idea. Well, there's something called Title IV funding when it comes to education, and that is where, let's just say, a student wants to enroll at any college or university or anything like that, whether it's private or state. Title IV funding is federally funded through the Department of Education, and that's a student loan. It has nothing to do with grants or anything like that. So,
right.
I don't know what's going to happen with Title IV funding. I'm not completely on board with dismantling the Department of Education, even though it just needs to be reformed. I don't think we should get rid of it, and it shouldn't be the hierarchy of the states in regards to education. But I do know that some students that even come into my class, some of them already have an associate's degree. Some of them have a bachelor's degree already. And they come into my class and I ask them to do basic things and they can't. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Come on. Arithmetic. Yeah.
Well, that's kind of a theme. That's kind of a theme nowadays. They're not taught anything. They're like babysitters at school now.
In Texas, if you get put on probation and they figure out that you need schooling, they'll make you take classes to make you smarter.
Yeah, remedial classes, which is also something else that I found out recently, and that is Harvard. I saw this in Telegram. Harvard is now offering remedial math classes. Like arithmetic and basic algebra. It's fucking Harvard. It was the first major university in the United States, and they're offering remedial classes for math. That is fucking sad, and it has to go into the whole DEI situation. Oh, we have to have a certain amount of this people in order to fill in the gaps, which is affirmative action kind of bullshit. So yeah, that is a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, the education system is fucked.
The government itself is fucked, and that's why I will always say we have to they dissolve. We deserve better than the government that we have, so we have to dissolve the government and start over. We that's our only choice at this point. They've gone too crazy. Trump's not going to change enough that I'm just going to start loving the government, any day now. No, there's no hope unless we start over. I mean, any conversation other than that is basically useless because you can't overhaul that big a piece of shit turd. You can't. You just can't. So it has to go bye-bye. Bye-bye, government. Bye-bye. Yes. See ya.
Well, when it comes to the Department of Education and the education system in general, if you go back, you can go online right now and just find it. Like an 1870s 8th grade math test. And people in college have a hard time answering that. I mean, I kind of teach this stuff. So it's not hard for me, but when it comes to other people, they'll look at this and be like, that's what people were learning back then? It's like, yes. And that was in order to graduate from 8th grade. And nowadays,
a lot of people didn't graduate.
Yeah, too. Well,
yeah, my own sister.
Seriously,
my own sister failed 8th grade, I think, twice, and then she didn't ever complete high school. I think she did go back and get her GED at some point, but that's easy, and almost anybody can get a GED.
So, in regards to graduating from that kind of a grade. This is something also interesting. that I found out when I did like this deep dive on like the Amish and their way of life and all that kind of stuff, and I found out, you know, because they only homeschool. Well,
Right.
sometimes they school in like groups instead of just being like, you know, 5 kids and 1 mother, and the mothers are always the ones that are mostly in regards to for the academic part of it, and then the fathers are the ones going out into the fields and showing them how to use a saw and how to slaughter a chicken or something. They only go up to 8th grade. That's it. At age 14, then that's it. That's where they stop. They're like, everything else is pointless. And some of those Amish kids that I've met when I used to live in Virginia, like these Mennonites, they're freaking smart.
Mm-hmm.
They can tell me stuff I had no idea about, like how to slaughter a chicken or a cow or anything else. I don't know how to fucking do that.
They can survive.
If I would show them a calculus computational formula, then they'd have no idea. They have no purpose for it. There's no need of it. And that's
What's up, Matrix?
Where's Tony tonight?
He's in chat.
Yeah,
said he was snorting. Said he was snorting some lines on a baseball field. What I heard.
Okay.
He said he was chalking some lines and snorting some lines on the baseball.
There's here and there.
There's a line in a country song that says, "I was hypnotized by the white lines." Okay.
Hey, you know, hey, escalated quickly.
Hey, I'll be the first to admit that I used to crush up my Oxycontins that I was prescribed, and I would snort them right there at my desk at work. You know, and I that's the only thing I've ever been addicted to. And I'm glad that I got help with that shit because, you know, I've lost friends and you know, a lot of other things from that crap. And Oxycontin was supposed to be safe and non-addictive is what when it first came out. You know, I was one of the very first people to be.
That's what they all say. That's what they all say.
Yeah, now they've got another one that's going to come out soon that's supposed to be, you know, non-addictive, a painkiller, whatever. But you know, it's sickening to me that rich ass family that you know introduced OxyContin.
I think they're called the Sackler family.
Yeah, you can't. They're not being sued now. They got protection from being sued, but you know the oxys have ruined a lot of lives, taken a lot of lives, and it's sick. That's why I say I'm so glad that I don't take anything. No aspirin, no Tylenol, no Pepto-Bismol, nothing from a freaking pharmacy or over the counter, whatever drugs. That's
the best way to be for sure.
Yeah, it is.
Just totally. nature's own supply.
So you guys remember during the whole scamdemic situation that was happening?
Uh-huh.
And you know, Fauci was still working as an employee. Well, I didn't know this until that whole situation started, where the pharmaceutical companies, I think it was under Reagan or something, where they signed like the Pharmaceutical Protection Act or something, where you cannot actually sue them individually. You have to sue the government, and that's where you have to fill.
Like the vaccine damage thing. Yeah, that's what
exactly.
You're saying.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
VAERS.
Okay.
Yeah, the VAERS reports and stuff. But it doesn't matter for any pharmaceutical at all. They are not liable for it. They're like, oh, yeah, look that up. I heard about that like, I don't know, 4 years ago.
Yeah, well, they wouldn't even be allowed to have a product if it wasn't for their buddies in the government. They're like, oh, yeah, go ahead. We don't mind if it kills people, you know. I mean, we're all in for eugenics and population control, you know. They're always thinking about that. So, you know, they don't care what kind of damage it does.
Nobody cares anymore. No more.
Oh man,
motherfuckers.
Page is still blowing up. Today I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say it was a good day.
Yeah, I'm on. It was a good day.
Hell yeah, it was.
Oh man.
Rachel didn't have to use her fucking AK today either.
Check. You hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up,
Hello.
Tommy?
Hey.
What's up?
Good to see you doing stuff.
We got some people fleeing from New York. Lowry and Nicole was on their way to Louisville originally. They're going to Louisville for some kind of fucking like where they're hosting or like an Airbnb, something like that, or a beach resort or a beach house. I don't know, bed and breakfast type thing. They're like being a host or something for that. And you gotta like go take classes for it or get registered to do it, something like that. I don't know. All the details are kind of sketchy.
They're gonna open up an Airbnb or something.
It's something like similar to that, but not exactly. You know. Like
I never knew. Like, what does AIR stand for? You know what I mean?
I don't know. What's bed and breakfast, but
bed and breakfast. Like, what the fuck is AIR? And someone said, oh, that means like because you like, you book it like online.
Yeah, I wondered the same thing. Like, why don't we just call it a bed?
That's not AIR.
I know.
So stupid.
That is interesting.
It's like all the old bed and breakfasts are no good because it was before the internet. Or
right. It's just got a fancier name. Yeah, it's just got a fancier name. Yeah. Everybody just uses that name.
It's like one of those.
How it is, man.
It's one of those things that like people just don't know what it means. They just say it anyway. Like I asked, like for years, I asked. It sounds like I got reverb on here. I don't think I got reverb. I don't know what. Maybe I do have some reverb. I don't fucking know.
I don't hear it. Yeah, he sounds like
you're in Philly.
Sounds okay. All right. So oh yeah. So for years I asked people. I said, "What does IT stand for?" Like, oh, the IT department. Oh, my friend's in IT, and like,
internet tech. I don't know.
No, it's information technology.
Yeah.
Right. You know what Crow 777 said? Well, he said I have a degree in internet technologies. He has a degree in it and he doesn't know what IT stands for.
well,
I mean, technically, internet's not too far off. You can still say that.
Yeah, he probably forgot.
There's no point in even having IT unless there's an internet, because that profession came around when the internet started becoming largely used by the public.
Yeah, and when I worked in the school system in New York, I swear to God, like every 6 months they were updating the fucking Wi-Fi in the classes. Like they were running like miles and miles of fucking Ethernet cable in the drop ceiling, and then they fucking they were always upgrading, like the routers in the rooms and stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, they're just cooking these kids.
Probably.
They're fucking cooking them. They're cooking all of us with the Wi-Fi. And the
Larry said it's a brothel. You going to a brothel?
He said it's a conference for lodging professionals. That's what I'd call it too. I'd call it that too.
Well, yeah. Over. I gotta get going in a second
here. Motel. FE Pimp Motel. That's what we call it. See how that goes.
Yeah, it's 7:00 Pacific. So in about 45 minutes, roughly, we're gonna start the trivia.
All right.
And it's gonna be super awesome. So.
I'll stop by there. We'll be done in about 45 minutes anyway. So.
All right, sounds great.
Oh, NDB, when you're on the StreamYard page, like the studio page or whatever, the StreamYard thing. Is there a volume control on that page? Is there a volume control?
Yeah, I can go to it. For who, me or you?
I'm super loud in my cans. I don't know if
let's see. It's on. I got it down. Damn, it was like 118. Yeah, I got you down like 74. How's that sound?
Check. Yeah, it's better. It's coming in. It's coming into my interface way better.
About to be 420. About to be 420 somewhere.
Oh no, it's Tommy. It's you. When you talk, you're fucking peaking in my interface. But I don't
know. Let me see. What about now?
I'll check mine. Yeah.
Yeah, just lower the trim down.
Hold on. It's probably on the back.
God damn it.
And Alex, I see. Well, I can't see the chat when I'm in whatever. But you said you had a new interface, Alex. Which one did you get? I'm using the Apollo Twin Quad, but I hate it. Which one did you get, Alex? Oh, Alex is a music person.
I'm on about 88. I'm gonna go down to 77.
I don't see a volume on here.
I was just wondering, like on the regular YouTube page is like the volume on the bottom of the screen, but I don't see any volume on your screen. So I was just gonna try to lower it.
And I can't see where I can lower mine. Weird.
You know what I mean? So
anyway, any bullshit going on, Rachel?
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Guess how much his mic cost?
What? The mic?
Guess how much his mic cost?
Let's see. $200.
300.
Three?
No, 3,000.
Oh my god.
$3,000 mic. It
You
sounds
bought it
great
used
though.
then, right? You bought it used?
I got a factory refurb from Neumann in Germany, and it was a country artist, and he sent it back, and they refurb it. I got it for $1,750.
Well, that's better than 3,000, but that's still a lot.
I used to have some. I had a Neumann U87. I left over my ex-wife. That was $3,500 mic.
Your ex-wife sounds killer on that song y'all made.
Oh yeah, thanks. She's super talented. You know, she's super talented, super beautiful, super rich. And
You said you was gonna. Well, enough about her.
Into
Fuck her.
herself too. Super into.
You said. You said you was gonna make a country song. What kind of country song?
Yeah. So
Tommy's gonna sing it. Tommy's singing it.
I need a little.
I can attempt.
Tommy, I'm gonna. I
can't wait.
It's gonna.
We need it. We need this.
I just started thinking about it today. It's going to be called Nashville Man in Trouble in Texas.
That's a long, long title there.
Or maybe I don't want to say. I don't want to say.
Just name it "Fuck Texas."
I don't want to say trouble. I don't want to just say trouble in Texas because it's like Steve Ray Vaughan and Double Trouble from Texas. Right? So, but Nashville Man and Trouble in Texas. It's got like a roll to it. But I'm calling you Nashville Man because you're from Nashville, right?
Yeah, I call Nashville that's where my heart is. I first moved there in 2010, and then a few years later I moved down here, and it was a big mistake. But yeah, I'm actually from North Carolina, but yeah, I don't mind being called a Nashville man because it is, like I said, the only city I would ever live in or near again. And I love the whole music scene there, not just country music. And people think that it's just country
Nashville's
there,
changed,
but
man. Me and Tommy was there this summer. It was fucking wild. It's changed. It's not like it used to be.
I'm ready to get back up there as soon as possible, man. I love being there.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it Nashville Man in Trouble in Texas because it's like I think a lot of people.
There you go.
I think a lot of fucking country artists can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of country artists from Nashville have been in trouble in Texas because Texas, obviously, they're fucking bunch of fucking morons.
Only queers and steers in Texas.
Isn't Willie Nelson from Texas or live there, or no? Is he from Oklahoma?
I don't know anything about like any country artists. Oh,
but I'm sure plenty of them have had trouble in Texas and in Nashville though too. See, Nashville's real hard on stuff like that, and there's been artists that have been pulled over in Nashville and gotten arrested for little amounts of pot too. They're pretty hard on it there.
So what county in Florida are you in? Is that Pensacola?
I'm in Escambia County. Yeah.
In what?
It's Escambia County is what it's called. Escambia, Pensacola, Florida. Escambia.
Can't get anything to rhyme with that.
Yeah, right.
No, you're fucking not getting shit with that one.
Can I say Pensacola?
You better go on to the next. You better go on to the next word on that one.
Can I say Pensacola? I could say Pensacola or Sarasota because that's easy to rhyme with that shit.
Yeah, Pensacola is okay, and a lot of country artists love coming here to Pensacola because it's like the nearest place you can go from Nashville. If you come to Florida, and man, I mean, a bunch of them come here for vacation and come here to sing and stuff. And even the band I worked for, Steel Magnolia, was the last band that they had for the Pelican Drop, which is the New Year celebration here. And I think it was in 2012. And then they stopped spending the money after that on it. So they didn't have any more bands, but they need to start that back up again. But yeah, so it's definitely the only place I would pretty much want to live in Florida too. I don't like South Florida. I lived in Orlando. Don't like Orlando, that scene.
Well, you're like Panhandle?
Panhandle. I'm as far west as you can go. I'm 20 minutes from the Alabama line. I could literally be in Alabama in like 20 minutes from here. So they call it LA, Lower Alabama.
Doesn't Georgia Doesn't Georgia border? Does Georgia border?
Yeah, but from me, it would be like 2 hours or something like that to get to the line of Georgia, maybe a little longer. But it's close,
I,
you know.
I know there's
yeah.
one band, isn't it? Like Georgia, Florida, like
Yeah, Georgia, Florida. Well, no, they broke up, but that was a band. Yeah.
what is it like?
yeah.
State? What was that called? Georgia.
Zulu 133.
Florida line,
My
Georgia, Florida line, or
nigga.
something like that. Yeah, I think it was called.
Hey,
Tony, you got any docket for us, Tony? You got a docket?
Hey,
Tony.
Hey, Tommy. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, man.
Docket.
So, okay, checking back, NDB, do you remember, I want an update on this too. Remember your spiritual warfare video?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay,
Still
do you remember
happening.
me bringing that up to you and Zulu about how I called the cops on a bum?
Yeah.
So I knew that it was when I called the cops on the bum, and that's when the guy got trespassed, okay? And that was 8 months ago. This past week, that same bum came into the park thinking I forgot him. I knew of him totally. I talked to him. I talked about it to you guys. So I went and I found
Spotted that
video.
motherfucker. I got my eye on you, motherfucker.
Totally. But then I was trying to tell the cop, because when they get trespassed for a year. So I told the cop, I go, hey, I'm positive it's been 8 months. Like, I just said, it's how my mind works, blah, blah, blah. But I knew it's because of BST stuff is how I knew it was 8 months. But they ended up not doing anything. But at least, you know, I had a good record of it thanks to your video. And what happened with that? Anything? To you, NDB, anything happened from that? That video with your trailer and the guy saying that you're accident, non-accident, remember?
Yeah, nothing happened. I went back to court that one time, and I told them I don't want to come back, and I'm not taking their lawyer, I'm not taking their plea deal, and they said, okay, we'll have a trial or some bullshit, and I was like, whatever. And then on October 21st, I didn't go back. And then like 15 days later, they sent me a thing in the mail saying, we've expunged it with prejudice. No, don't worry about it. It never happened. And I was like,
perfect.
You goddamn right, it didn't fucking happen. That's what I fucking told you. And I didn't sign anything. I didn't agree to nothing. I just told them the facts of the matter. And I argued and told the fucking, I guess it's on my video. I told him, I was like, look, dude, you got to speak up first of all. If you're a goddamn man, I can't hear you over whispering. So fucking speak up. And he fucking started talking louder because I couldn't hear him. I was like, dude, you got to speak the fuck up if you're talking to me. I said that to him right in front of the judge.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. But yeah, nothing happened.
It was that
nothing.
same bum guy, and
I told you it's a spiritual battle, bro. I was letting it ride. I was going with my creator on this motherfucker. I didn't do nothing wrong. So.
Wow. Well, good job.
No loss, injury, or harm. That's what I told the bitch in the court.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got. I got to run. Peace out. I had to hop up. You know, I'll be back on if it still is on later. I got like another hour and a half. So.
Where are you?
Right.
It's pretty bright over there. Where are you?
Arizona.
Hey, they said y'all getting ready to get some record temperatures coming up maybe this next week or something, like almost 100.
They always say that shit. Come on, I don't even look at it. Yeah.
Global warming.
I'm outside. I don't check the temperature. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna run.
Take care, man.
Shorts, 24. Motherfucker wears shorts 24/7 out there. He's got it made.
Ooh.
I knew this chick, and she moved to Arizona like in the 80s, like late 80s. And what's going on with it? And she was like really rich, and her father owns a crane company in Manhattan, like rents all the cranes. I forgot what the fuck it's called, but he owns all the cranes. That's all on all the construction jobs. And she said, I'm gonna move to Arizona with my fucking angel dust motherfucking friends. Right? and she's like the only child and stuff, and the father and the mother was, passed. And the father's like, if you fucking go and move to Arizona with those dirt bags, I'm never giving you a dime. She's like, fuck you.
Wow.
So that was bold, That was pretty bold. Tommy, I shouldn't do the volcano live, right, Tommy? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Shit, go ahead, hit it.
No, I don't want to fuck you up at all. No, I'm just
Please go ahead. Hey,
No.
I don't mind. I
No, but-
got friends that'll come over and smoke right in front of me.
No,
and
but the thing is, I don't want any kind of flack getting your
I've got
way,
2
you know?
days. That's it. Monday at noon on my way home from Texas. I'll be hitting this right here. This is
What is that?
nice. This is liquid what do they call that shit? Liquid diamonds, and this will do you right. Do you right?
That's flour.
Yeah, it's liquid diamonds. And take the diamonds off of the plant and then make it in a liquid and put it in a vape.
Shit, it's liquid.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, it's liquid. Yeah,
that's great.
Yep. So you got 2 grams, one on each side, 2 flavors, and you can switch or you can hit them both.
Yeah.
You can hit them both at the same time, whatever.
I got something like that locally in Hartford, and like I had to go back. I'm like, I don't know how to do it, and the guy's like, oh, it's right here in the bottom.
This is sativa. Both of them are sativa, and it's orange slush and cherry lime. Yeah, very good.
Cherry lime.
Yeah, I love cherry limeade. I'm a sucker for that for sure.
We get like 3 grams for like 3 grams of oil for it's like $60. It's not that bad.
No, that's really not. No, because these are from the right person. These are like $40 to $50 a piece. You know, so
for 2 grams.
Yeah,
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but in the dispensaries up north, they're like 60. Yeah, I think up there they're from Massachusetts, so they're like
Massachusetts. You know what they want up in Massachusetts? It's called INSA, one of the recreational ones.
Uh-huh.
When I first came, I was just like, fuck it, let me try. I was buying oil in the South Bronx, and I was getting insane. Like you take like 2 hits and you're like lost. And then I was getting this bullshit from INSA, and it was $100 and $20 in tax.
Wow.
They have 3 taxes. They got the regular sales tax, they got weed tax, and they have state weed tax. I don't know what they.
Yeah,
it's like 3 fucking taxes.
They're somewhere right now. I cannot remember what state.
Like a tax deed.
They're wanting to put a 25% tax on all that stuff, and they're like, that'll put us out of business. There's just nobody's going to pay that much tax on top of the price of the item, you know. And but yet the government there, the state government, it was wanting to do that, you know.
So I was kind of getting ready before I got out of the shower, but I overheard before that you said, so you got a medical card. You had
yes,
MS.
I've been medical legit for over 5 years now. Yeah, mm-hmm.
And you had MS.
Yes, so I have a autoimmune disease that mimics MS. So I have almost every single symptom of MS and condition of MS. You know, they would have probably eventually labeled me with MS, but I just stopped going because I didn't want to be tortured anymore. I've had so many of those spinal taps. I mean, one time they spinal tapped me and filled me full of some kind of dye, and they hung me upside down as I'm paralyzed from the waist down. They hung me upside down so it would run to my brain, and then they put me in an MRI machine for over 4 hours. I've never even heard of anybody being in one over like an hour or 2, and I was in one for 4 freaking hours while they were scanning my brain the whole time, you know.
Yeah, but the good thing though, since you got spinal tap so many times, now you go to 11. Tommy goes to 11.
Yeah, they used to take turns at this one hospital where there was a student, you know, a teaching hospital, and I'm like, look, if y'all are going to take turns trying to jab me in the spine, at least give me some pain medicine, because I mean, I was screaming and shit. It's like, give me a break, man. They love to torture people. It's
they're
sick,
big on
man.
that, but they like almost like every fucking hospital in New York is like a fucking learning hospital. That's like you're all fucked up, and like you have like a whole class come in. Oh,
Yeah.
this motherfucker, you know.
Let me take a turn. Yeah, get out of here. Yep. Oh man. Of course, they don't even call it spinal taps anymore. They call it lumbar puncture. You know, like that's supposed to sound better.
But the whole thing is they should have no say in your weed consumption because you got medical.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I have seizures, and RSO is the only thing that keeps me from having more seizures. You know, more frequently.
I don't understand how what it's just in Texas you can't have any weed. Period.
Well, no, they have a medical marijuana program there, but it's so small and so hard to get on. So even though they have one, they don't recognize my card from Florida. See, that's what I'm saying. All these states need to get on the same damn page, and you know
that just proves they're not the United States, right? That just proves though it's not the United States.
Exactly.
Each individual little state that does each individual little bullshit, each mafia.
No officer, no judge should ever be able to come between you and your doctor that is prescribing a medicine that is helping you. And Florida at least recognizes that, you know, because I thought for sure with Texas writing.
What we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach.
Isn't that the beginning of Civil War on Guns N' Roses?
Yeah, it is.
I'm friends with the road manager of Guns N' Roses. I grew
what?
Up yeah,
we've got.
I get backstage every time they come around.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Oh shit! I think this bag is.
Oh,
fucking volcano bags are $100 for 20 for $100 for 5.
Found the docket.
You can't. They're fucking leaking.
This just in.
What? All right,
former U.S. Attorney Jessica Aber found dead in Virginia at age 43. That's not suspect, is it? I mean, 43-year-olds usually don't just die over.
Well, hey, she's in politics.
No,
she's in politics. She could have been taken out too, you know.
I didn't put the thing on.
That name kind of sounds familiar too. Jessica Aber or Albert Aber. I guess it's A-B-E-R. Aber.
Did you vote for her or something?
I didn't know.
Look what they're trying to do.
I didn't vote for none of them motherfuckers.
I mean, the whole country's trying to fuck over me, you know. But look what they're trying to do to trans people in Texas. You hear the latest? They're trying to make it a felony, 2 years, $10,000 fine if you're trans in Texas.
Really?
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, Texas. Yeah, Texas. It really
that's a docket.
Well, all that shows is Texas is the gayest state in the fucking world because the only people that hate trans people are gays.
Queers and steers is all it's in Texas. What I don't know. I mean,
like you see, after all this war for 10 years solid against trans women, especially trans women, you see?
All I know is fear porn.
Any gay person?
Fear
see
porn.
any gay person stand up for trans people? You ever?
Because he does. He gets offended. He gets worked up. And he's the diva. He's in a permanent green room where he is. All right, let's do 845 because you know it's getting late. Sun's getting real low. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. With special guest Stephen Carpenter.
New York. With Stephen Carpenter in New York. What up? You just, oh my God, you threw me off. That was good
That's
comment.
because I tried to.
Oh my God, how you doing, Stephen, Mark, Karen, Peanut?
Good.
Good show. Good fucking show. I've been enjoying the hell out of it. Good discussion.
Cool. Is that it?
Yeah. No, yeah. Thank you. Good night. No, I had a couple things real quick. First off, no, not 2023 again, Mark. That would be horrible. Oh my God, fuck that. I don't want to go through that shit again. 2024 is where it's at. This is going to be the year. This will be. I think we'll get to see the special effects and maybe some good stuff will happen. I don't know.
The special effects.
Yes. I mean, it's all been a big joke and nothing's happened. I mean, not that I want to see people dead, but damn it, all the fear porn and there's no bodies in the street, no military trucks running down the road. I mean, it's all just fear porn.
I don't mind Project Bluebeam as long as it's done well. You know, as long as it's good production.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I agree with that. Good. Absolutely. We might as well do this and get this out of the way. Today's show. Oh, go ahead. Today's show is sponsored by FAFO Schwartz. That's FAFO Schwartz, the fuck around and find out company. Due to our contractual obligation to FAFO Schwartz, we have to play a small commercial, short commercial, but it'll come and break our legs. For you, my buddy.
She's a Chippewa. My friends call me Bear Claw. She makes him walk the line. Pull out the pipe and smoke you some and pass it around.
That's fucking high as shit.
Yeah, 400 feet.
Yeah. If it is even
you
chuck
that 370.
What happened?
Something like that. Did 9 for 4, right? Yeah.
Huh?
Did 9 for 4.
Just an empty
yeah, right. There's no weed.
Yeah, exactly.
360.
You fucking up there. What's up, yo? Yo.
Now you can say yo.
That was Vegas, right?
Just so you know, you got another fire dragon over here.
Atlantic City.
Fire snake, fire dragon.
I don't even know about that.
Firecracker.
Fireball.
I stomped the snake.
Oh shit.
What are you?
Lighter up?
Metal
I
rat.
think we're gonna go to
Metal.
Tony had a picture of a metal rat purse the other day. It was fucking hilarious. It was an evil-looking metal rat purse that he sent to Ice Queen Zulu, and it was the ugliest goddamn purse you ever see in your life. But I mean, how you gonna pretty up a rat? You know what I'm saying? I mean, a rat's a rat. I mean, there's not really much you can, not really much you can do for a rat in the grand scheme of things. It's kind of like polishing a turd.
We always lose the good ones, man. I miss Zulu. Damn.
Mac, Zulu, I don't know. Everybody, we got fucking Bob, Mac, Zulu, who else? Fucking, I know, what's his name out in California? He passed.
Oh, yeah, Doc.
Oh, Doc,
and then Bob.
Fucking Jibby Jedi. Bob,
Man, so many.
Bob. Skiba, too. Fuck, I'm sure there's some others we're missing. Oh, and Valley's husband.
And
Valley Park's husband passed.
Stavely died. I'm just kidding. Look, man, I sent him some residue the other day. Look, I sent him some. I know. I sent him some residue the other day, and I got no response. Man, I used to normally get a real quick response. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, great. I'll add it to my collection. Now he's done denounced the Mandela effect and everything. No. Yeah, he's the big real estate huncho now. He ain't worried about.
Hey, we got to have a guy on the inside, Tommy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, goddamn.
He's our Lake Normie insider.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Gone but not forgotten is Stavely. We're going to have to get some Stavely clips.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, where is Stavely now?
Yeah, you saw the picture I shared the other day, where I was live with him and Truth Seeker 69 and Suso.
Oh yeah,
none of them around anymore neither. So like, oh my god, dude!
I know.
A lot of changes in our community, one way or another. Oh boy.
What's Tony doing? What the hell's that say? I can't fucking see it. Oh, it's a rat. It's a metal.
Yeah, Stabley did pass his real estate license exam, and he's working already for a realtor. And yeah, I wish him the best with it, no doubt.
Yeah.
Yep. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh man. And I'm still rocking the Stavely dose of reality stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it ain't gone.
Oh man.
How's the laptop working out?
Oh, it seems to be great, man. I mean, I was a little worried about the processor. Is just an Intel Core i3, which is there's like i8 or something like that now. I mean, so it's not the processor isn't the newest, but the other stuff is all great, and it's got 40 gig of hard drive. So I mean, 40 gig of RAM. So that definitely helps out, and terabyte hard drive, and
that's a lot of RAM.
So the newest Windows, of course, and but yeah, it's great. I mean, for the money too. I mean, I couldn't have gone in a store and gotten a laptop this nice for what I paid, under $600. It's touchscreen too, so I can touchscreen, when I want. Yep. What we say?
It's all about that touch, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, NDB, did you bounce me, or because the fucking guidelines thing popped up?
No, I didn't do nothing.
Oh, really?
I didn't do nothing.
Yeah, so check this out for fucking AI. I had the video going with the volcano filling up.
Oh, that's what it did.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it kicked you because of that.
We were in it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we were. Nobody said.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I guess don't do that no more. I didn't do nothing.
That's nuts. I've never had that happen. I've hit my bucket bong and all kinds of stuff.
I know, but you can't see it, I guess. You're just kind of off to the side.
They knew what the fucking volcano was.
Wow.
And they bounced me, and it said
That's
the whatever the guidelines came up, whatever, which happened.
Yeah.
Kind of a lot when I'm on.
But you have recreational there, right?
Go figure. Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It's just YouTube. But it's just YouTube's guidelines. It don't give a fuck what state does.
Yeah.
So that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
I've been recreationally smoking weed since I was 15.
Been smoking weed since I was 2.
Yeah. I think 15 is like a common age. I think 15 is the age.
I was 13, I think, but most people it's probably 15. Yeah.
My sister
I got offered at 12, but I never did until I was 18.
Me too, 12. Because my sister was a drug addict, and she was trying to get me to smoke. I was 12, she was 14, and my cousin, who's a colonel in the Air Force, my cousin was smoking with my sister. My sister was, I think my cousin was like 11 or some shit.
I got my mom high for her first time when I was 16. It was her very first time. I already been smoking for 3 years.
That escalated quickly. That's also a docket. That's also your docket for the day.
Thank you.
Mom
He said he got his mom.
My mom tried it once. She felt this is like this is like mom speak. My mom tried it because my sister.
If I got my mom high, she would smack the fuck out of me. Okay, there's no goddamn way in hell I get my mom high. She'd be like, I
called my mom last night, and she was coughing from a hit when she answered the phone.
That's not happening.
My mom said I felt so loopy. So that's like a mom word. Back in the day. And my dad definitely never fucking tried it.
Oh boy.
But they acted like alcoholic parents.
Rachel, did you say the Actornauts get rescued?
No, but I can't even bother with that shit anymore.
It's so bad. It's just so bad.
It's terrible.
And
it's fucking terrible. Man.
What about the one I shared about the tethered, the astronaut in February that apparently went untethered and to a satellite from the whatever.
But Tommy, didn't you? I wasn't on that show. I was in the chat. A lot of people were in that chat years ago when you got banned for a while because it was that. Remember that fucking was a splashdown, and then the people in boats came. Like,
Oh
around
yeah, me and
like,
Stavely and somebody
Yeah.
else.
And you-
got taken
and
down.
You got booted. You got booted for like
Voynich, yeah, Voynich.
a while, right?
Yeah.
Weren't you up banned from YouTube for like a long time?
Yeah, they fucked with us hardcore on that. Yeah, definitely. They did. They certainly did. I had to make a backup channel because, and I'd never had a backup channel, but I had to make one because we were down for 6 whole months just for reporting the truth. And I live right here where it splashed down, and I went outside and I didn't see shit for nothing coming out of the sky. You know,
That was a really good show. That was a good show of yours. Really
yeah,
good.
well,
You were putting on some really good shows back then. Real good shows.
Yeah, and they're gone. Those shows are gone. I don't even know if I have a copy of it.
Is that an old channel? Is that an old channel, Tommy?
I'm sorry.
What channel was that? Is that this?
It was
one
my
that you got now,
channel.
or is it-
It was my channel and Brian's channel, and Voynage's channel. All three of us lost our channel for 6 whole months just for reporting on the splashdown and how fake it was. And they took us right on out.
Damn, that's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fucked up because you were like really, really at your peak then, and the shows were really good. You had a lot of people in chat.
I know, I know.
Super on point, and it was really good. They were great quality shows. They were.
Thank you. I miss those shows, and a lot of the people that are gone.
You were doing long fucking shows.
Yep, I sure did.
Yeah, I know it.
A lot of 5 to 10 hour shows. Yeah, definitely a lot of them. Mm-hmm.
That's where Boston Ray got the idea to do a fucking long ass show.
He just did a 8 or 9 hour show the other night, apparently.
I know.
Yep.
I know. You go to bed, wake up, and motherfucker's still talking. I'm like, God damn.
True. I haven't seen recently. I haven't seen too many of his shows, but they're fucking. That's exactly what happens. Like, wow.
I know.
I just slept, and this guy's still going. Is Ray still in chat?
Not sure. I haven't seen him in a little while. He's
probably lurking.
Valley Girl, I appreciate you earlier when you said you were smoking one for me. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to find out Boston Ray. I want to find out which program he uses because I use Logic. I use Logic, so whatever.
Yeah.
There's a couple of ways I'm thinking. Ultimately, or I would get Nate to do it, but Virginia's far from you, right? Is it far from you?
Yeah, Virginia is far from me.
Not far from me. It's not far.
It's
from me.
It's actually 10 hours.
I border Virginia.
10 or 11 hours. Yeah, it's a long way. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like 3 hours for me.
And I need to go to Virginia to see my mom very badly.
Yeah, like 2 or 3 hours.
That's not bad. Fucking Nathan drove 6.5 hours to see me fucking a couple of weeks ago. And, I didn't realize it was that fucking far. But
so
he's got an iPad with Logic, so but he's 10 hours away, so he can't do it. But ultimately, there's 2 ways I could do this with this song, right? I'll record the song and I could do it in separate tracks. If Boston Ray had Logic, I would just send him the whole session. And then,
right.
Is he down there with you, Tommy? Is he around?
Yeah, he lives 10 minutes from me. Yeah.
Yeah. See that's perfect. So whatever, and I know he's experienced recording. So if he could use Logic, that would be. But whatever he uses, I'll do something because I'd like to send him the whole session, and then he'll work with you and do the vocals, and then and then he could send it back. I can mix it, and it's gonna be kick-ass song. But either way, I could if he doesn't use the same DAW, which digital audio workstation, I use Logic. It's only on Mac, so if he's not on Mac, he's not using Logic. So another way I could do it is. I can mix the song.
My bad. Sorry.
What?
That was my fault right there. If you heard.
Oh, sorry. So yeah.
Sounded like a docket to me, Tommy. I don't know. What'd you have playing there?
No, I was. I was pulling up the show on my other laptop so I could see the. I keep forgetting I have the chat right here on the side, but I always like to see it on the show part too. But
yeah, I can't see the. I can't see the chat at all.
Were you on a phone then, or?
No.
Yeah, it should be right on your right when you click comments. It says private
Mac.
chat and then comments. If you hit comments, you'll see everybody.
Shit,
yeah, there you go.
Shit.
And it updates right away. So Valley Parks is the last.
I had no idea.
Comment there. So yeah.
Well, I'm on a Mac, so I had to download Chrome to use
Yeah,
StreamYard. I can't even.
I've never had a Mac, and when I was working in music in Nashville, everybody's like, "Why don't you have a Mac?" I don't like Apple products, I don't like iPhones. I mean, I'm just not into it. But yeah,
No, Macs are pricey, but they do last forever. My last Mac fucked up, and it only fucked up because I ran out. It stopped being supported because it was 10 years old. But I got a new one. I got a 2023. Here's one thing: I paid $2,000 for fucking Mac, right? Because I got a 14-inch G3. I mean, not G3. M3 chip Mac, and then they came out like months later. They came out with the M4 chip. I'm like, oh, fucking Mac.
Tony, I'm the master of the docket.
But
when I want to hit the fucking docket,
goddamn
docket, any goddamn time I want to hit. All right,
Hey,
I'm the master of the docket. Zulu, pass the docket down.
Tommy was.
Hey, he passed it to me.
Tommy was geeking out.
I have the power of the docket. Tommy does have the power of the docket, Tony. So I can do it.
But the
I want to fucking do it. God damn it.
We're getting muted every time he does it. Hang on.
I was gonna say one thing. I got the M3.
Carry on.
But the M4 Mac, which just came out like months after I just spent $2,000.
Oh, there's always one coming out new after you get something
but
new.
the M4 chip, the M4 has built-in AI. The M3 doesn't have built-in AI.
Dang. Google is trying to make everybody that has Gmail. They're gonna integrate an artificial intelligence in that now, and you have to accept or not accept it. And I'm definitely not going to accept it because I don't need any help from AI. I don't want AI to write me a song. I don't want AI to do anything for me. Really, I mean, I'm good.
It's the devil. It's a spirit. It's some kind of devil spirit that run that shit, man.
No, it's not. It's not. I saw like a 3-hour documentary.
Some kind of fucking demon. Some kind of demons running AI. According to Crow 777. I mean, I'm just going what he said.
It's a lot more low tech than you think.
Yeah.
So think of
it's whatever they put in it. Probably it just mimics.
Yeah, it's a program that they program it to. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Well, you know who programs it?
Yeah, Elon Muskrat.
No, Indians in India for like no money.
Right.
Probably.
And like punching in shit like 16 hours a day for like a quarter of a penny per 100 or something. It's like Spotify streams for artists.
Right.
But yeah, somebody just said they had 170 million streams and they made $320.
Damn. Tommy, look up some bullshit. Can you find a docket over? Some bullshit docket for us? There's got to be something going on besides the astronauts, fake Actornauts.
Yeah, sure. Well, I already gave you one where these fuckers where I got busted are spending my money to buy a brand new armored fucking tank vehicle. Yeah, that's a docket.
My neighbor, New York. My neighbor made the news because he had a fight. His wife was on drugs. My fucking asshole neighbors, right? And his wife called the cops. And the first thing you do when your wife calls the cops, they say, "Is there a gun in the house?" That's like the first thing they say.
None of your fucking business.
So the chick says, "I don't know." So they took that as a yes.
Wow.
So you know what they did? They brought a fucking
none of your fucking business. Yeah, none of your fucking business is what I would say.
Y'all remember what they did to me?
Business.
Y'all remember what they did to me over some scrap metal? The guy runs an ad. The guy runs an ad. Come get all this scrap metal. Just don't take what's inside the fence area. So I go there and I take what's outside the fence by the dumpster. And then, oh my God, the police detective shows up my house and he was told by the man to just tell him they wanted part of it back and I could keep the rest. But when he's sitting there in front of my house, I pulled up and I get out and I wave and smile at him and he takes off and goes, "Oh, we need the SWAT team for this guy." And they come busting in my house with tear gas, grenades or whatever, and the whole SWAT team over some scrap metal. I'm like, give me a fucking break, man.
You got SWAT team on that?
Yes, the whole the whole fucking armored vehicle, everything they had. I mean, it was unbelievable.
I thought you was a criminal.
You know what they did? Because they did the same thing on my street. So they bring a fucking tank. It's a tank with wheels, but it's a tank. And the whole SWAT team You know, they had the Tahoes with the fucking snipers and shit. So I was trying to go to work. I was 120 feet from my job. I was 120 feet from my job at the high school, and so then my boss says, "Hey Rachel, you mind telling me why there's Westchester SWAT on your street?" They like automatically thought it was me, like automatically.
SWAT medal.
So I said, listen, you know, it's not me. And then like he calls back later. Meanwhile, we're like blazing. Like me and my old roommate were like fucking blazing. And I said it because, you know, shit, I ain't getting to work probably, you know, and because this thing was like a whole thing, and so my boss calls and says, no bullshit, you gotta get to fucking work, and so I said, I'll try. Listen, I'll try, you know. And oh no, first he called back and said, "Oh, this is the situation. This guy had a fight with his wife. He wants death by cop." That's what he said. And they're like blockading. He blockaded himself in the house. It was all bullshit, right? So then I jump in the shower and shit. I drink some coffee and I'm like, I'm just going to work, right? And I fucking go into my driveway. Sniper pours a fucking rifle at me. Points a sniper rifle at me. I think it's an M16 or something, or whatever the fuck they use. And I got a sniper in my driveway. Well, I was a rented room and I was in a rooming house, but it was actually came out in that house. So it was like 2010. I came out in like 2011.
Super aggressive. All these little SWAT team kids.
So
they fucking want to shoot shit up, man. They're just like super aggressive.
Eventually, like late at night, I got to go after they apprehended him. Oh, this fucking guy, right? He's a harmless guy. His wife was on like, you know, sedatives and shit, you know, abusing. She had a script, but she was abusing that kind of shit. But what I'm trying to say is, Tommy, same thing happened to you. What they do is they want to try out the gear.
Yeah.
So
any chance they can. Yeah.
On you.
They can't try it out on dogs, you know. It's got to be humans. Goddamn.
It's got. Yeah, I went out with this chick and her like she had a lot of cops in her family. You know, and of course that wasn't.
Yeah, security guards, they love fake power. It's all about fake power, guys. They all got a little gun on their hip and a badge on their chest, and they're like, "Oh goddamn, I'm something," you know, and you ain't nothing, motherfucker.
Did y'all hear about the incident in Antarctica at the base there? One of the bases there that somebody lost it and assaulted somebody else. Have y'all been hearing about that in the news? Any?
No.
Okay. Well, so all right. There's a whole team of scientists there, and one of them allegedly one of them went nuts and assaulted one of the other people, and now they're not going to go rescue them, so everybody's all upset. And anyway, so here's a new article. It says assault at Antarctica base could be a warning for future travelers to Mars. So yeah, it could happen when you go to Mars and you're all stranded there, and you know.
So if you don't do what we tell you to do, we're gonna leave you there on a stranded island, basically.
Yeah, and you're gonna have somebody go nuts and attack you. You know, it's this shit.
They leave you with a bottle of whiskey and a gun so you can kill yourself.
No.
Yeah.
NDB, you're too young. NDB, you're too young to remember this, but back in like the 70s, right? Back in the fucking 70s, it was like a show in Antarctica, like one of those 60 minutes. And they said, oh, we're at, you know, they show like, you know, film footage of we're at this whatever fucking, wait, what am I doing here? No, not that. All right. So, but yeah, funny you mentioned about the booze, because they said, oh, we leave these scientists here for like a year and we
they get drunk.
We give them like a liter of vodka like a day. Right. so like, I guess the experiment is, how much can you drink before you die? That must be the fucking experiment, right? Say, hey,
there's always a gun around.
You know, it's just, so I think everything they said about Antarctica is just complete bullshit. Yeah. Because they're treating it like it's the moon. They're talking because they know you're not going to fucking go there. And Nachikita, you know, he could say I'm an asshole all day, you know, but I think that shit was fake. It's so fake because the whole final experiment. I'm not gonna like get into
blue skies are kind of suspect too, man. Especially being in Antarctica. Like I've never seen blue skies there before that time. Like any other pictures you ever see from Antarctica, there's very few blue skies. But
What,
Maybe
would it
they
be
got
cloudy?
lucky. I don't know.
What, mean cloudy? It'd just
Well,
be
yeah,
cloudy.
it would be overcast and cloudy there. Most pictures that you get from there is that way.
Well,
But
here's
I don't
my
know.
take.
Maybe they got a way of clearing it up now. I don't fucking know.
Well,
They
everything
stopped. They stopped spraying chemtrails over there.
I mean, who knows?
In one video looked like there was chems in one of their.
Well, I mean, I hate to bring it up, but somebody else brought it up last night, and it was like fucking. I don't know if they like somehow blackmailed Witsit and done it with him and his wife because they kind of got into it. And it's kind of been public and stuff, and I don't know what the fuck's going on there. So
I'm sure they signed a non-disclosure agreement with.
Yeah.
Disney, so that is legal.
Something's up though, man, because now he's not making any content, and all that happened with him and her, and people's putting it out there and talking about it. So it's like, God damn! I mean, they just making him kind of like shut up about flat Earth, because he's kind of been quiet about it.
He's he didn't handle it smooth. He didn't take the money, whatever he got, and he didn't
Right.
handle it smooth because he came back like a fucking returning astronaut, guilty as fuck, drunk as shit.
It's kind of you got a point there. You do have a little bit of point.
No,
I gotta agree with that.
I know he's a
agree with
fucking Irish. I know he's a fucking Irish dude, and his default mode is like Guinness. So, but I'm saying he used to be on point, and then when he came back,
Right.
he was a fucking
He
disaster.
wasn't. Yeah. I know. It's like
Because Jaron is Mr. Pro polished motherfucker, right? He wasn't that smooth either. The first thing he did, remember up in the corner, he had the Eric Dubé thing and he was making fun of him. Like the second he came back, he started, because everyone was calling Jaron a shill. So he's like, oh, everybody call, that's the real shill. It's Eric Dubé. And he like was obsessed with like Eric Dubé being a shill. And he was like showing Eric Dubé doing like yoga and shit in the corner, like trying to make fun of him. Trying to divert the attention away from him.
divert it. Yeah. I know.
But
I don't know,
Jaron-
man. Some interesting shit went down. And of course, Duffy, the guy that's over all the shit, he's suspect as fuck, dude. Like all the people he's fucked out of money, and like the SEC's coming after him so hard, and like he's a fucking total lying piece of shit, dude. Like from what even from the government side of things, he's getting so many things stacked up against him allegedly now. I mean,
Well, here's the thing.
I'm just going by what I've been shown. I haven't seen it firsthand, but
with all these things with the astronauts, with all these, none of them handling it, all these, these crisis actors and everything, they're not good actors. So
Right.
No.
you're gonna see the real emotion that they feel and the guilt, because they're not. My ex-wife is a professional actor in Manhattan. She's a filmmaker too, and she, she could. She fucking probably lied. to me.
I saw it. I saw it, Angela. I saw it. Zetetic Warriors played it last night at the beginning of his stream. If y'all want to see the video we're talking about.
Damn, I was at a concert.
Somebody set up a hidden camera. Somebody set up a hidden camera of Witsit and his wife fighting.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's on Zetetic Warriors channel at the beginning.
Is she Irish too?
I don't know what she is. I don't know what's going on. All I know is it didn't look good. The optics didn't look good, but the optics are kind of fucked up on a lot of stuff nowadays, So I don't know what the hell it is.
Not saying that Irish, get drunk and fight and shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've never seen Witsit drunk or acting crazy like that. So
He's always been on point. He's always been on point. So the fact that he came back and he was completely like out of character, off his game, like his whole like honestly, if you saw Witsit the way he came back all sloppy and drunk and fucking stupid, if he acted like that for years, no one would have been impressed by him.
Yeah,
because everyone's like, oh no, he's so he's so smart, he's so fuck, because he talks fast, says big words. You talk fast, say big words, and people they don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So they're like, oh shit, he knows what he's talking about, but it could be all bullshit.
Hey, that's the banner of the day.
Could be all bullshit.
No, here's the last thing I'm going to say about fucking TFE for sure, right? They didn't have to go because it was already agreed that the whole storyline was going to be that they're going to come back and they're going to fucking diss the
Yeah.
globe.
Yeah,
And
I
they
would have
just
seen
diss
right
flat
through
out
it.
and
There,
diss
I
the
would have
globe.
not gone. If I would gave me the opportunity, no, I probably would not have gone.
No,
Because
no.
you're going with a shill anyway. Duffy is
No,
shill,
no.
you know.
Yeah, so
no,
Yeah.
I'm not interested.
My take.
I'm
my
not
take
tying
on it-
myself to that motherfucker.
Why are they going to spend this? Or I fucked this up. This volcano's fucking up. Why are they going? No, Nate, I didn't fuck it up. It's user error right here. But this is Nathan's.
Hits it. That's a new number one hit.
Oh, he put vapes on the fucking map, literally. You know. But here's my thing. Duffy, this fucking random motherfucker, never heard of him before, or anybody is not going to spend $400,000 to bring 12 fucking people plus himself or something. You know, that's what is like almost 400 grand. He's not going to spend that to prove something they already agreed upon. So they already agree. Everybody thinks flat earthers are morons anyway, and they're stupid. So you're going to spend $400,000. You're going to spend 400 grand to bring people that you call fools. You think you're fucking retarded fools. All the flat earthers are retarded. You're going to bring them to prove how stupid they are. No. You just don't care, and no one throws around. Money doesn't come like that. No one's throwing around. I don't care how. I know some rich people. My ex-wife is super rich.
Why you always lying? Oh my God, stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me.
That's funny as fuck.
Yeah, hey,
my ex-wife is multi-millionaire. I'm not lying about that. I'm not lying about that.
Hey,
Now,
we're
but
going
here's
out.
the
I forgot to play this song right here. I got to play this song, and we're in this motherfucker because I'm 2 hours and I'm out. So we'll let's say some words, but I'm slow.
To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Until all these bitches crawl. Ah, skeet, skeet, goddamn. Getting crunk in the club she's working. I like to see them females twerking. Taking their clothes off, buck and naked. ATL ho, don't disrespect it. 3, 6, 9, damn she fine. Hoping she can sock it to me one more time. Bring your ass right over here, ho, and let me see you get low. To the window, to the wall, till the sweat drops down my balls. Oh my golly, skeet, skeet, motherfucker, goddamn.
All right, Chief Crow is on the outro. Chief Crow's on the outro, and they copyright strike this song every goddamn week, and I don't know why.
Right.
But y'all got something to say? Say it.
Duffy didn't have to spend $400,000 when they agreed that they were going to come back and diss flat Earth and push the globe. That was already agreed upon, so they didn't have to spend the money. So they did fucking fake it. And you can fake anything these days.
Can't fake these. Oh man.
I may be in a cult.
Well, thanks, NDB. Thanks, Tommy.
Hell yeah, Rachel. I'm in a
The cult of bees.
I'm at the Grove, Bohemian. I drink the juice, the chocolate milk, the holy cow. I wear the sneaks, tip up the beak, I'm a 33. Charles Manson, ranch dressing, goat heads with the number 9. It is so divine with the holy grail, shape of the snail, the Fibonacci sound of the conch. Third eye, rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike goes. La 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 la. cone like a dirt bike. Third eye rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike.
Minutes to 20, 420 somewhere. 4 minutes to 420. 3 minutes now.
Oh shit! I think I fucked it up. Damn it! We got to do it again. Fucking double outro. We don't give a fuck tonight, Tony. Maybe in a cult. Double copyright that motherfucker.
I'm at the Grove, Bohemian. I drink the juice, the chocolate milk, the holy cow. I wear the sneaks, tip up the beat, me and the 33. Charles Manson, ranch dressing, goat heads with the number 9. It is so divine with the holy grail, shape of the snail, the Fibonacci sound of the conch.
Right on, FE Nation. Hey, Uber Goobers.
Third eye rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike. Third eye rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike. Third eye rainbow swastika in my pine cone like a dirt bike.
Ouija, 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 Ouija. Tommy's the host with the most. Nigga.
These are the host with the most. Host D.
Charles Manson, ranch dressing.
I mean, a mansion.
I make the Benjis, the limousine with peaches and cream. You make that dough, the symbol show. Euthanasia, blue wrench with the water world. Nightmare hippie girl, flippy Illuminati. Get the VIP cause I'm a 33.
Two grand finale in the house. There's your name, I see.
A bunch of important numbers. 42. A bunch of important numbers. 484.
Bye, Ice Queen.
0, 9, 23, 7, 11,
25 and 47 is 9/11.
I'm in a cult. I'm in a cult. I'm in a cult. I'm in a cult.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.